Welcome back, guys. Baby got stacks.
Welcome. Oh, I bent the cover of my book.
This book was not what I was expecting.
No.
I don't know why I didn't really read the back. I think booktok led me astray.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of problems with this book.
I read the first page and knew for a fact that this wasn't for me.
Okay, well, we read A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime by Monica Murphy. It was a huge success on booktok. I mean, we've seen it
Huge. Saw it
everywhere.
everywhere.
Cover's beautiful. It's got one of the
It's
fancy
cute.
covers that like feels good.
Mm-hmm.
The writing, I don't care for the like double spacing.
Yeah, like every sentence had like what looked like a paragraph break,
Yeah,
and I didn't
I
like it.
not at all.
It made
And
me not want to read some sentences, so sometimes I
oh,
didn't.
yeah, yeah.
This is not a YA book, is it?
I honestly felt gross reading it
I was not having a good time.
because so the main character is 17, gonna be turning 18. The other character crew is 18 already.
Mm-hmm.
And basically crew is like the bad guy. I mean, I guess I can read the back.
Oh, yeah.
um Ren Beaumont is many things: beautiful, smart, sweet, innocent. At Lancaster Prep, the girls love her. They all want to be her friend. Only I see Ren for who she really is. Oh god, this is gonna be rough. A repressed little virgin who keeps her feelings locked up so tight she's probably close to bursting. She thinks she's above all of us, even me. I shouldn't be drawn to her. She's not my type. Till we're forced to work together in class and realize we might have more things in common than we originally thought. Soon enough, I find myself completely obsessed. I will do anything for this girl to make her fall in love with me. Anything.
So,
It's like it's like a very fancy schmancy high school.
mm-hmm.
Um, like I mean they have their own dorms. It's
Yeah,
very elite.
it's like a private prep school.
There was a lot of things in this book that made me cringe. Their age, I don't know. I felt like
Their
it was
age
very
is for one.
strange reading them partaking in activities at their
Mm-hmm.
age. I just felt weird reading it. I don't
Yeah.
know. Also, can we talk about the teacher?
Yeah, let's throw in a pervy predatory teacher on top of everything.
Who gets one of the students pregnant
Pregnant.
and then tries to, well, pretty much did sleep with one of the other students while that one student was like in love with him.
Yeah, and this is like kind of a known thing among students that he does this.
Also, his name's Mr. Fig.
If the full name is like Figuero, I don't know what it was, but yeah, they call
I
him
don't know. I
Fig.
read his name Figaro, and that's where my brain went.
That's not, yeah, I think that's where my head went to. It read like fan fiction.
Yeah.
The writing was not there.
And I'm I'm sure so this is I don't know if you read, you probably didn't. So the acknowledgments.
Yeah,
So
no, I
the
did not.
so in the very back of the book there's like all of her books.
Oh,
She's
okay.
written a ton of
Oh,
books. Like
wow.
3 pages worth of books that
Oh,
are all
Jesus.
different series. So she has an arranged marriage series called The Reluctant Bride, and actually that is about Crue's sister Charlotte and Perry,
Oh.
which I feel like would be better. Also, how many times Ren calls her dad daddy
I
made me want to throw
hated
up.
it. Hated.
Made me want to throw up.
Truly awful.
Yeah, so basically this book is about Ren being the like only virgin in the school pretty much, and Crew being the guy virgin, not virgin. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
he definitely is a player. His family is the one that like started Lancaster Prep, so he can kind of
Yeah.
pretty much get away with like literally anything. Um, so him and Ren get partnered up in a psychology class
Still
about
don't
similar
understand what the project was about.
indifferences. I don't either.
I don't.
This whole book, I don't know what happened. Um, and so basically he's trying to get Ren to fall in love with him, and she thinks he hates her, the way that he scowls at her. And then he goes like, then her parents just drove me nuts. The
Mm-hmm.
way the dad was just like, you aren't allowed to do anything. I cannot
The
believe
the
you.
way she has a purity ring, and the way they kept saying that like she's promised to her daddy, or like it's a bleh. Bleh.
Also, the mom hated her
Yeah, and then in like
because the
in a
dad
quick
gave it
apology, it was all fine.
Yeah. I'm
It,
sorry. What?
also, like there are aficionados. They like go to art galleries, buy expensive art pieces, and her favorite painting is this canvas that was kissed a million times.
So, fun fact, that is a real painting.
Oh,
A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime is real. See, this is
oh
acknowledge
wow.
perks of reading the acknowledgments. Okay.
When I was
This
done with this book, I was done.
I know you were. I wanted to be, but then I got tripped up in this. The piece A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime actually exists. Go look it up. It's cool. There really is a very wealthy couple who got a divorce and split up their massive art collection. I read about them in December. Um, then she goes on to say that, fun fact, I lost 12,000 words on this book in the middle of January, and she had to rewrite. Um,
Oh,
yes, and
wonder if those
someone
were
someone
better.
proofread this book, which is a little interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
haven't seen
So,
it.
um, obviously, you guys could probably guess what happens at the end. Ren falls in love with Crew. The dad
Yeah,
hates Crew. They end up having sex. It's a very
it's
I will
mentioned
never look at
often
I
how
will
much she's
never
a
look
virgin.
at blow pops
Yeah,
ever again.
the scene. If you tuned in last week, there was a scene that Ashley was
I was scared. I was real
scared
scared.
for,
Hmm.
and yeah, it involves a blow pop.
He shoves the blow pop in her. What? Who?
And
Who?
yeah,
That is just an infection waiting to happen. Like he rubs it all over her.
yeah, it
I,
uh,
no. I'm if that's like your things, whatever. But like, no.
she's 17.
It's disgusting. And I
It just it wasn't written well. It's formatted weird. This book is like really tall. It doesn't fit anywhere.
should we say what we rated it? Because we did not.
Oh, I give it a 2.
I gave it a 2. The only reason I gave it a 2 is because in the end, Mr. Fig, Doc, whatever, gets
Mhm.
arrested.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
gets caught.
I appreciated that part.
And Natalie was going to like not rat him out until her
Yeah,
mom stepped in.
until her mom came in. Like, what is that? There's a lot of very conveniences written
This book,
with. um,
this book was hard. So we were talking the other night, and because I was so impressed on how quickly you finished
Oh
this,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I said that because you told me if you put it down, you wouldn't
Hmm.
be able to put it back up, and that
Yeah.
is why it took me so long to read this. Because one, it's a chunky book. It's like 533.
It's ungodly long.
It is a chunky book. It's hefty. Um,
Hmm.
I did put it down a lot of times and went on TikTok because
Yeah.
I had it gave me the ick. This whole book
The
gave me
whole
the
book
ick.
is the ick.
I'm so many people loved it, And I almost want to read
Yeah,
maybe something of hers, maybe more grown up. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I don't
There
know.
was a lot about this book that TikTok hype did not mention. And like it was
Well,
not
I feel like that's kind of like the Haunting Adeline. Like when we read the trigger warnings, no one tells you
yeah,
about the
I
trigger warning.
didn't really I blindly trusted and that was my mistake. Definitely getting rid of this book. Also, it's part of a
Yeah.
series, which was not mentioned at all. We only figured out once we got it.
Yeah, and I don't know, trying to, I don't know what the other ones.
Yeah, this is number 2, but you can read them in any order, kind of, and I guess it just felt so much like a fan fiction. The way it was written felt younger.
Definitely younger. Yeah. Let me go in. Okay, things I never wanted to say, or things I wanted to say but never did. Wow, I really butchered
Oh.
that one. Um, Let me see. Well, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, Whit Lancaster. I don't know who we did not
Oh.
learn about a Whit
Mm.
Lancaster. Then there's Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. Birthday Kisses is a small, like 2.5 version of Crew and Ren in the holidays.
Uh,
Promises We Meant to Keep is the third book. That is a random guy named Spencer. Okay. I'll Always Be With You um, is another senior at Lancaster Prep named Weston.
mm.
And then You Said I Was Your Favorite. That one is about a woman named Daisy, who's also a Lancaster. I'm very confused.
I
But the
don't
cover is
think I've
beautiful.
heard. Oh, that's cute.
She comes up with, I mean, covers are great. I'm not a fan though.
Not a fan. And just the way it's always mentioned how pure and innocent she is, and then how he's brooding. Like he stands outside the school every day and like watches her walk in.
If I had to read another sentence about how big he was, I was gonna lose it. I was literally gonna lose it. Yeah.
It's just,
Some of these
uh,
covers are some of these covers.
oh God,
There's some abs on
things are
that
dark.
one.
Yeah, I had to
I
read this in 2 sittings. The first sitting was like 15 minutes, and I put it down, and then I really didn't want to pick it back up. And so when
yeah.
I finally did pick it up, I was like, I have to power through this all at once. Otherwise, it's not happening.
I can't. I mean, cover's beautiful. I really like it. It's sleek, it's nice, but it's gonna be a no.
It's a no for me, dog. It's a no.
These one-star comments are gonna be wonderful.
Oh yeah, let's get to them. Let's get to them. Let's do some rowdy roundups because
I was getting it set up and I just glanced at the one. I was just like, this is gonna be
ooh,
gold.
yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so it's at a 3.81 on Goodreads.
Wild to me.
It has 110,934 ratings. Um, 4 and 5 star are kind of neck and neck.
Wow. I
Um,
it the way it's written feels like it's YA, and
yes.
the way the subjects were approached felt YA, but the sex scenes were not appropriate for that age range.
Like
So I
very
don't
detailed.
know who the target audience is for.
This this is gonna get great. You are getting an infection if a man puts a lollipop up your vagina.
Correct. That's just health facts.
I think I would have had a more enjoyable time reading this if my eyes were closed the entire time. We get it. She's a virgin.
Yeah, it's so often said.
Someone daddy issues question mark.
Yeah.
This book brings women's rights back several years. All I have to say is what the fuck. Yeah, she definitely gets like a thrill of being afraid of of him. I don't know. She like
Just something. But like the way she was so protected, overprotected by her father, makes her just kind of afraid of everything in general.
this is so bad I couldn't even finish it. Some people shouldn't be allowed to write books.
Oh, you, I probably would have DNF'd this if it weren't for the podcast.
So what we're not going to do is shove lollipops up there during sex. That's a safety hazard.
That's a safety hazard.
And the fact he makes her eat it afterwards, because I'm 99% sure my dog would have written something better by smashing the keyboard with her paws, to be honest. Oh my god.
It is just not at all what I was expecting, and I wasn't really expecting much.
Someone was just like, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the 5 stars and I'm gonna see why people rated it 5 stars.
Why they like it.
One just had 400 Chanel lipsticks. That's why they rated it 5.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but this one person rated it 5 stars and said, I don't know, guys, getting fucked with a blow pop sounds really good right now. Sophia.
Ma'am.
Sophia.
Ma'am.
I'm gonna need you to not. No, it's Sophia. It's Sophia.
Oh, Sophia.
I'm gonna need you to not do that.
Some thoughts should stay in our head.
Someone said facts. I love this book. The comments. I wanted to read the comments. Love this book. You go live your life, girl. Someone, I agree. Sounds like a really good way to get a vaginal infection. Yeah, it does.
It does.
Definitely one of the most addicting books I've read.
What?
6 stars. I can't even explain how happy this book made me feel. What?
What are these? Okay, listen.
What?
Like what you like. You do you, but you're wrong.
Oh, Wit is his cousin. Wit is Crew's cousin. Someone says 5 stars for Crew for being better than his bland cousin Wit.
Bland cousin Wit.
Ren and Crew, I wasn't expecting it to be this exceptionally good. This book is one of my favorites, and I wish I could read it again for the first time.
Oh. You know, I guess there is a book out there for everybody.
This book was flipping amazing.
You know,
it's not for me. It's not for me.
It's not for me. And it kind of puts a damper on all the book people I follow that did enjoy this.
It made me feel icky reading it.
I felt uncomfy. Very uncomfy.
Big time. Big time.
I was dreading reading it around Taylor because I did not want to have to explain if he asked me, oh, what's it about?
Oh, I 100% told Dean about it. I 100%. I said, you are never going to guess what I'm reading. And I told him about the blow pop and he goes, ew. I'm like, thank you.
Oh,
appreciate that.
I'm going to get rid of this book, but maybe we should take pictures of some of the lines so we can have them read it at each other. What we hope to do one day is get funny quotes.
I mean, yeah. It
well, funny to us because it's going to be like
so cringy to them.
Yeah.
And
make we them
want them to sit in front of each other and read them out loud to each other. And we know they would like really get into it. Which would be even better.
It would be really good. But yeah. We need that quote from that blow pop scene before. I'm definitely getting rid of it. What are you doing with yours?
Abe, you're gonna have 2 copies. I don't
It'll find a home somewhere.
I don't want it.
I don't want it. The craziest thing to me, this is a paperback book and it was $22.99.
I don't have my sticker on, so I'm sure I bought that. I'm pretty sure we got it at Powell's. I'm pretty sure we bought it at Powell's when we went to Portland. And yeah, I'm not having it. I don't want it. Not for me. I'm gonna have to remember to take photos of it because that's what happened this last week. I completely forgot to take a photo because I put that book in my giveaway pile and forgot about it. I
Yeah,
did
I saw
remember.
that you just posted the
I did
assessment
just
pages.
post it. I liked the look of it. I tried to darken it so the purple would pop more.
Yeah, that's
Um,
really good.
but I'm gonna have to remember to not put this in my already like get rid of bag because
Yeah.
I'm gonna forget about it.
This book was bad enough where I don't think I'll even try another book from her. Gonna be honest.
I might if it's like more grown up, like if it and
Yeah,
I find it at like a
a
secondhand store. Like
discount.
I'm not gonna buy it
Mm,
for that amount of money. Um,
yeah, I'm
we'll
like
see.
staring at it,
I know.
just
I
like,
I
how
don't think
dare
there's
you do that to me? Oh,
yeah, last night like I had to finish it. I only had like 30 pages left, so I just read it in bed. And I was just like, I really don't want to read this. He's like, but you're so close. I'm like, yeah, I know I am, but I'm just so done with this
but
book.
it's so not good.
Yeah, and then he buys her like $1 million painting, like over
Yeah,
$1 million. Then the dad pretends to buy it for her.
if there was just weird thing, this book could have easily been 200 pages max.
My eyes
Same
rolled so
point would have
much.
gotten across.
I no, I didn't like it. I felt uncomfy the entire time reading
Mhm.
about them because they were very young. And also, the teacher didn't need to
The
play an
teacher,
effect.
well, no, did not need to be
That's
there.
like Monica, where was your thought process on this?
Monica.
So
So yeah,
I'm,
don't recommend this one. You guys can pass it.
yeah, I don't know what, if you see that recommended on booktok, they're lying.
They're lying.
They're liars. That's gonna be a no.
It's a no. It's a straight no.
Hopefully, next week is better.
We have Behind Closed Doors by P.A. Paris.
Have you read this book?
I have read this, but
Okay, I have not. I have to find it. I think it's in my closet books.
it's my closet. I read this sometime last year. I might
Oh,
reread at least some parts.
okay.
I remember enjoying it.
You do enjoy that author. You do have quite a bit of books from that author, so.
I did.
Oh,
I've read others
okay.
that I am
That you're not a fan of.
not impressed with.
Okay.
So some of those are gone. And I still have like one or two left to read. I know he just came out with The Therapist, something like that.
What I'm proud of is us going through our TBR slowly but surely and getting rid of books that we are not going to
I
read
know
again.
we are actually doing it.
Yes.
That being said, still bring in a fair amount of books.
Oh, 100%. But at least we're cycling through and we're not just
hmm
hoarding them
Yeah.
to hoard them.
Yeah. I want my library to be like my taste.
Yeah, because
Because, like, yeah.
if I'm not gonna read, it's one thing to read a book and love it and then not read it for a while and kind of forget like the little details so you
hmm
can reread it again. Like you may remember the main parts, but you could still reread it again and love it. I would not touch this book again, and the scenes will haunt
No.
me to where I won't
Yeah.
need to read it
I'll
again.
look at it and get grossed out.
Yes,
So I don't want that feeling in my home.
gonna be a no. It's gonna be a no. I'm sure someone else maybe can love it. I don't, so
I'm
you're
still
my
so
loss,
confused by the
jerky.
audience of this.
Who wants a blow pop up there? Who? Who?
Who
Who?
who
Who? This owl is confused. Get it? Because I'm
is it?
hooing.
The owl that's the commercials?
Oh my God, it is. Yeah, the one.
With the
A two. Yes.
and we've come full circle. We did it.
Wow, we did it.
Oh, I have nothing else to say about this book.
I'm done.
It creeps me
I'm
out.
I'm done.
I
I'm excited about next week. I'm hoping that
do.
is going to be better. I'm even more
I'm
excited about our October schedule.
so
Um,
excited.
I ordered the first book. That it
Very
comes
nice.
soon. I'm
I
hoping.
kind of started mine.
Oh, okay. Okay. We'll
Pretty
see.
stoked. Yeah, you guys can check out our October schedule on our Instagram. We have it there, and we're doing something a little different one week because there's just so many spooky season books that we want to do. I believe it's the second week in October. We're
Yes.
individually going to be reading a different book, and then
Mm-hmm.
we're going to regroup and then tell each other about it.
Yours is yours a horror book?
Mine is a horror.
And mine's about a person who she's dating a guy and she likes the dad more, so she's gonna charm the dad to fall in love with her.
We got different vibes going.
Yeah.
But I can't just throw horror books onto Ashley. I have to vet them out a little bit.
Yeah, after The Troop by Nick Cutter, I'm gonna need her to read them first, and if she thinks that I would like them, then I will read them. But the body gore I can't do. I do like the
She's
more
not a body
horror.
horror.
I'm more of a horror like ghost horror, like scary, that kind of like
Mm.
murder horror.
I'm more into killers, thank you.
I'm more into killers than parasites. So that's how I feel.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I get it. But yeah, check out
I
our
read it. I
Instagram.
read it.
You did.
I
You
did.
can see her rating on our Goodreads. We have links in our
You can
bio.
only imagine what I rated it.
Yeah, what a good time that was.
It was.
That's probably the book that we have the most varied rating
Probably. I think so, honestly.
uh, but yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. I think it's officially been a year
That's wild.
we've been doing this. Yeah.
Well, thank you. If you've been listening from the very first episode, kudos to you.
Yeah, I don't
And
even.
thank you.
That was crazy.
That is
We'll
wild.
do a video one day.
You'll see our faces someday.
No, we'll
Right
try.
now we're cuddled up in blankets because it's cold.
It's cold. We're in separate locations,
We are,
but we're both
but
cold.
cold. We're both cold.
Well, we'll see you next week for a thriller.
Very excited.
Thrilling.
Thrilling. Love it.
I'm
Okay.
even
Well,
surprised we're
we'll
picking
just
up on
keep going
that.
back and
Anyway,
forth. We'll just
we
keep
need
going
to
back and
go.
forth.
We're just gonna keep going back and forth. All
Uh,
right, bye guys.
bye, guys.